just Google them. ProMods is the most used probably map mod there is, but there is quite a few of them. But the only problem is, the reason I don't use them anymore is every time there's an update to the game, you've got to re-download. And when I had about 6 or 7 different maps, it just got annoying to do that, so I just stick to ProMods. And ProMods is quite big. It adds a lot of places inside the normal game countries that are around, as well as extra ones like Iceland, and other places like that. And then you got Middle East, which you got Israel, Egypt, and Iraq and Saudi Arabia. And the other one that's not on the Steam Workshop is I use Season Mods, which is Grimes mods. So I've got, at the moment we're using Autumn. Well, he's got 2 autumn mods. He's got early autumn and late autumn, mild winter, and we're using the late autumn, mild winter, and I do basically 4 streams per season and then switch them over. There's a winter one I've got which is called Frosty, and there's an add-on called Heavy Winter, which makes it more snowy, and spring and summer. I use those. The rest of them are on Steam Workshop, and I've got one RR mods that adds a lot more cargo options. I've got one SISL pack which adds a lot of accessories inside, like this dog that you can't see at the moment. Lots of other bits and pieces. I've got realistic rain mods, sound fixes. I have, trying to think off the top of my head, real gas station names, real companies, which you can find on Steam Workshop. Bright headlights. I've got a mod little mirrors, which makes the mirrors on the top, the one you see on the top left, are smaller than the default game ones. Sound fixes is definitely one you want, and that's on the Steam Workshop. If you just type in sound fixes, it's usually the first one comes up. So it just makes the game sounds a lot better and stuff. Plus you get the option of this train horn for your truck. I also have realistic truck sounds, realistic torque curves for your trucks. I have an AI mod which changes the traffic. So what it does is it adds more realistic traffic behaviour, as in not the way they drive, but like more traffic when you're around the city, rush hour traffic during rush hour times, less traffic at night, less police cars around so you don't get tickets as much. Rural areas, less cars around in the rural area. And a billboard mod, so I get real life advertising on the billboards. Done that brake thing on me again with my brakes. My brakes are currently sticking, for those who don't know, at the moment, so I hit the brake every now and then and it stays on, and I slow right down. Alright, so which mods work with ProMods? They'll tell you, actually. If you look at the mods, they'll tell you. The gas station one I've got is the one that works with ProMods. I've also got a GPS one. You probably see that the GPS will bring it up so you can see the bigger one. It's got different icons and different colours as well. And this one's, I can't remember the name of the mod, but it works with ProMods, and that's on the very first video. The only ones I changed, I used to have Rush Map and I got rid of that, and I found a mod that sort of incorporated 3 mods into one, which was real gas station, real companies and stuff like that. But the majority of the one on the very first YouTube video on my playlist, the ETS playlist there, has the mods and stuff like that. So you just see what the mod is and the video, and then type it into the search in Steam Workshop. Do you have to get updates? I think Causey answered that one. So I'm trying to read while I'm on a straight, not on the corner. Much to Causey and Aussie's disgust, because they like it when I crash. Normally with the pro mods, like I said, you got to update pro mods when they bring out a new game, new version. Like 1.45's coming out soon because they've changed a few of the cities. Pro mods will have to do that, so you have to wait for that. But the Steam Workshop ones, they automatically update when they bring out a new version, and they're generally backwards compatibility anyway, so if it comes out before pro mods updates, it should work fine. No, you don't have to start again with the update pro mods. No, you can just chuck it straight on and you'll be fine. The only difference is it will say like you've discovered so many percentage in your map, that percentage will drop dramatically to a smaller amount. When I first used pro mods, I discovered 66% of the map, and that was only with the Scandinavian DLC and the France DLC, so it was just the original game map and then the 2 DLCs. And when I put pro mods on, it dropped down to 6% discovered. So yeah, if you enjoy the game and stuff like that, and you enjoy the streaming stuff like that, you're quite welcome. Every 4 weeks I do a convy mode for ETS and ATS, and the viewers are welcome to come and come along on the convy mode. So if that sounds like you, you're quite welcome to do that as well. I normally let you know. It will be another 3 weeks. We did it last week, and I spent 4 weeks, like I said, on a season. And when in between swapping over to the next season, in between that week, we do a convy mode on ETS and ATS. And I normally put an announcement out on my Discord channel to let people know. Yeah, you just replace the old ones. If you're updating from the new pro mods for the old ones, just replace the old ones. What I normally do is I leave the old ones there, put the new ones into the mod folder, then go in and then just replace them. So I put the new ones on and drag them down, so I've got the load order right in front of me. So I'll drag one down to on top of the older one, and then get rid of the older one, and the old one, then go back out afterwards and delete them from the mods folder, the old ones. That way you've always got the load order there. But pro mods, on pro mod side itself, they've got the load order there as well. Yeah, well, it's a good practice backing up, because you never know with PCs, do you? So, do you just have ETS or do you have ATS as well?
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
And if you don't have a wheel, then you can budget it in. I highly suggest using a wheel. It's a totally different game with a wheel. Totally different. Not just ETS, ATS only got. You only get North America and whatever I could say. Oh no, yeah. See, I've got 3 map mods. ProMods do a Canadian map for it, but it's not that big. But there is a Canadian map called Canada Dream. Then you've got Coast to Coast that gives you all the states in the US, and then there's Reformer Mexico, which gives you Mexico as well. So that's what I've got. So I've got all of Canada. Well, a good portion of Canada, all of the US and Mexico. The Xbox controller, yeah, controls a bit better than keyboard for sure, but the wheel's awesome. I don't think I could ever play this game without a wheel anymore. But there's other map mods as well. There's one for Brazil, which I think you use ETS for. There's one for Australia, a little bit of Australia. There's all sorts. Like I used to have with ETS, I used to have the Pro Mods Rush map, which is all Russia. Southern region, the ROX, there was another one, Great Steppen, and that would give you like all of Europe and some of the Middle East. Here's a little tip for you too, if you want to know. If you drive at 2 kilometres over the speed limit, you won't get a ticket. If you drive 3, you will. So set your cruise control for 2 k's over the speed limit, and you get there a little bit quicker and you won't get a ticket. Or turn traffic offences off. One or the other. Oh, yeah, because yeah, Canada, I like driving through Canada. I mean, yeah, some of it is a bit weird, but it just still seems like a nice drive. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, we'll get into ETS. I prefer ETS over ATS. I can't tell you why. I just do. But ATS is still cool. Because I like the old American trucks and stuff. They sound amazing. It's pretty much the same game. I'll tell you, some really good delivery, like you could deliver to construction sites where there's like houses being built, you deliver at the side of the road where there's roadworks been done. A lot of the delivery places, like the easy ones, are like almost as hard as the hard ones in ETS, and the hard delivery spots are even harder. Thank you for the follow there, the Peas Man. Welcome to the stream. Hope your day's treating you well. Getting close to the weekend. I know some of you are on a Thursday evening. So, well, you might be into Friday, some of you, like Causey at the moment, I imagine. Some of us, like myself, are on a Friday evening, afternoon, almost 5 o'clock on Friday, so just a hop, skip and a jump away from the weekend. Is it 75% off? Is in the US anyway. Yeah, it should be here. The only problem is your 75% be like $7.50, where the equivalent of my money would be like $75 US. Mind you. Oh, you'd be the first person I've had from India watching. Nice. What do you mean? Oh, this was an urgent delivery, wasn't it? I always get the urge to sing When the Moon Hits Your Eye. For some reason, I don't know why, when I hear the Nokia tune. Why did I go in 16th gear? I don't need to go in 16th gear. Alright, let's, what do we got? 1 hour 40 minutes, we're 1 hour and 8. Oh, we're fine. Stop panicking there. You'll get your delivery in time. Oh great, McDonald's. Now I'm hungry.
Go straight on.
I shall.
Keep left.
Hey, what do you mean? Oh, it's 40. I was wondering what was going on. Keep left. What do I do? Alright. Oh, well, I've got no option, have I? Wish me luck. Or not. Oh, great. Oh, and I'm stuck again, am I? No, there we go. It was my brake. Oh, I've really got to open up my pedals and fix it. I was too busy drooling over the McDonald's there. Is it a Pro Mods thing? I thought it was standard. Okay, I didn't realise that was a Pro Mods thing. I thought it was, well, mind you, I haven't played it without Pro Mods. In fact, I didn't even notice that when we played Combi Mode, we played that without Pro Mods. That's interesting. If it isn't a feature added by Pro Mods, it might be because the only thing I can think of, if it is standard in the game, is because I have a local time set. Maybe that has something to do with it. I wouldn't have a clue. I only have to test it. I have to test it without Pro Mods and see what happens. Almost there. which is good because it's getting cold. I need to put a heater on.
Keep right.
Told you it would do. Clear day like this. It was raining this morning, then it turned out beautiful. But I would imagine that I'm gonna get down to very low single figures tonight in the temperature range. Joys of living in winter. So enjoy your summer, Northern Hemisphere, because you'll be there on the way there, aren't we, downhill. We just had the shortest day, which you guys had the longest day just a week ago, wasn't it? Just around the back end of the summer winter seasons. There we go, break again. Seems to be progressively getting worse, actually. I think they need to be in the other lane as well. Yeah, you guys, like, I'm talking to Duck, and your temperatures have been like what we normally get in winter. It's like we've reversed, because our winter's been, for the most part, pretty hot. Not as cold as it normally is, and you guys in Australia seem to be getting our winters. Because poor old Duck, his air conditioning's died on him, so he's got to suffer. Oh no, just stay in that lane. Stop thinking, JJ, you know what happens. Nothing good ever comes from you thinking. Happy to swap back? I mean, it's really weird. Most of our trees have still got their leaves. Yeah, I am using Pro Mods, yep, for this. What am I indicating? Yeah, when I do ATS next week, like I said, I normally do ATS today, but I'll be doing 2 streams for ATS next week. If you want to pop back for that, you'll be able to see the coast to coast and the Mexico and the Canadian mods there. We're going to try and do a nice big long delivery next week. We just finished one earlier just before you turned up, which went all the way up the top on this island close to the Arctic Circle, or in the Arctic Circle, which is part of Pro Mods, I think, all the way down into Egypt, or just outside of Egypt. Which took both of these streams, yesterday's whole of yesterday's stream and most of today's stream to complete over 4,000 kilometers.
Keep right, and then turn right.
So we just got a place in Florida and the ATS, and these guys want to go from
Turn
Florida all the way up to possibly top of Canada or something. Pro Mods has been around for donkey's years. They're really, really good, fantastic support. I wouldn't be too worried about it as long as you get the load order. Map mods generally go down the bottom. They've got, if you go into the forums, they've got the load order there. Even if you Google Pro Mods load order, you'll get the first one that comes up as their site, their forum anyway. Yeah, as long as you get that right and it's in the right spot. Or you can check my video out, like I said, and you'll see my load order there. And you can copy that.
Turn left.
But Pro Mods have been around like very early on. Pretty much the first year that this game came out. In fact, a couple of the guys that did Pro Mods got hired by SCS, so they work for them now. And when they started too, the guys that did it, they were teenagers, like 15, 16 years old, and they did a fantastic job. Their graphics is better than the standard game. Okay, this is interesting. Nerve-wracking, can I say that?
Turn left.
That hole in there. Okay, so now twice it comes up with that. What's going on, stream? What's wrong with you, buddy? You feeling left out and want some attention? You know you've got other things you could post there. Oh look, we're delivering. Oh, no, that's not our new thing, is it? There it is, down there. What the heck is that? I want to take it, whatever that is. That better be there next week when we come back and we can actually deliver it. Have I got enough room to straighten this up? Is it a racing truck? Oh, I don't have enough room to straighten this up, do I? Oh no, I was alright. Right. There's $10,000. That's it. Where's my pen and paper? We need to do the updates. I've got to write it down. So, after 2 streams of ETS, which that worked out really well, actually. I made a good decision. There's something for the diary. Work, pen, work. Right, so what do we got? 97 grand. And we're needing how much? What's the budget now? 450, I said, 450,000 for our next truck, which will be a Scania. We now own 10 garages. We have 45 trucks. So I'd say ATS has got a bit of work to do to catch up. But no, in ATS, that's probably not going to do that yawning. But yeah, so this week, 2 streams of ETS because of what happened yesterday. So we'll be back with ATS next week on my Thursday, Friday. Check my schedule page out for your local times and all that kind of stuff. But I shall be back tomorrow with the Dyson Sphere program. That'll be tomorrow and the day after. Just to remind people, currently what's happening is Farming Sim until they actually fix the contracts mod. That's on the back burner. I have dropped Mondays and Tuesdays for the moment for streaming. So I'm only streaming Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. For those guys in America, that's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And I'm replacing Farming Sim with Dyson Sphere. And when the contracts mod's fixed, we'll go back to possibly maybe 6 days a week again. I don't know. But Farming Sim will come back with that competition between me, DJ, Patreon, and Smudo on the Saturday and Sunday. But until such time, tomorrow and the next day, Saturday and Sunday, is Dyson Sphere program, and then we'll be back next Thursday with ATS and Friday with ATS as well. All right, guys. Big thank you to all the new followers here. The Defender Strange, who else was here? The Peasman and Shu and Junior, and there was one other. Let me alt tab that actually. Let me get rid of the music. It should be there. Alt tab R6 as well. big thank you for joining us on the stream, hitting the follow button and chatting away to you as well. It's been fantastic, as it always is when you're chatting away. Speaking of which, also big thank you to Dave for popping in, Ozzy for being, and Causey for being here through it all, and Mike as well for saying hello and keep me company in chat. To the rest of you that have come along and been and gone, still here or watching after the fact, either on the Twitch VOD or the YouTube edits, a big thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed what you saw. I hope it helped you kill a couple of hours or whatever it was. I appreciate it for you guys just sticking around, lurking or talking. Also, just a reminder for the YouTube edits, my channel, which you can find, YouTube channel, which you can find a link for on my about page, or type in an exclamation mark YouTube. It's just purely these streams posted about 2 or 3 days after the fact. They're cut up into 35-minute episodes for those people that have got busy lives, so I thought it might be a bit easier. You can just watch them in episodes if you haven't got enough time to watch a whole stream back from past ones. Also, ones that are no longer available on a Twitch VOD or my past streams, you can find them there at the YouTube channel. So if that sounds like you, go and head over, have a look, and see if you want to watch anything that I've done before. Alright guys, hopefully I'll see you in the next stream. If I don't, I'll see you when I do. Until then, look after yourselves. Enjoy the last of the week. Have a fantastic weekend, especially you guys who's in the summer up in the Northern Hemisphere. And I will see you whenever I do. Until then guys, we'll see you later. Bye.